Hey guys, so we're gonna do our daily energy clearing. My name is Lindsay and I do healings for twin flames and light workers. So be sure to subscribe if you like more of these healing videos, and please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so actually first I wanted to talk about this week's healing download that you can get in the description box below. So I make one every week, a new one every week. The theme for this one is actually out of the darkness and into the light. When I made this one, it was very powerful. All of them are actually very powerful every week, but this one was, yeah, this one was pretty fun to download and create. So, yeah, definitely check it out. This one is split into two parts. I mean, the two parts are in this one session, but it's split into two parts. So the first half of the healing is about clearing and releasing the old stagnant energies. And then we help you to shift out of the old timelines and into the new timeline. So that's actually the intention of the healing, was to allow for you and your twin flame, your loved ones, the entire collective and beyond, to shift out of the old timelines and into the new timeline. We allow this healing to go to everything and everyone. So like I said, the first part of the session, we're clearing out like the old traumas and the old patterns. We do a lot of healing for the masculine collective because that's what came up strongly in the first part of the healing. So I was feeling a lot for the more masculine twins. Although we have both, right? So we're also healing for both you and your twin, as always. There was just a lot of heavy weights I was feeling in the masculine collective, so we cleared that up. So a lot of times we can get caught up in the collective energies, right? Because as twin flames, we actually came here to help shift things for the collective and bring more unconditional love between the masculine and the feminine, as well as all the polarization energies we have here on this planet. So that's why a lot of times for twin flames, they can be very hard and challenging, because sometimes we have so many extremes and polarizations between the two of you that you actually chose to take on to heal for the collective. So we work on clearing up things between the feminine and the masculine collective in this session, clearing out the old templates and also unplugging any lower level like spirits or souls that sometimes we take on, like if we feel guilty or bad, or if we had contracts or agreements to take on their suffering, kind of, so that it's kind of like you're taking them with you, but you don't have to do it in that way. So we release those things, release the cords, and allow them to connect more with source, and then you can be free to rise up higher and higher in the higher levels of consciousness and energy frequencies and vibration is what I was trying to say. So we do that for you and your twin flame, which is really important, right? Because if one of you are in the lower vibration, then you're not syncing up. That's what makes it very hard. So usually a lot of times it's the more masculine twin that's getting caught up in things. It's not always that way. But since a lot of people that are watching my videos are more resonate as the feminine twin, that's why it comes up a lot. But yes, definitely we both have parts of us that are caught up in the dark stuff. That's why we're working on clearing those things up, so that we can help both of you rise up, right? So we do that. We do a lot of cord. Oh yeah, I already said that. So we cleared up old family and ancestral patterns and programs. So especially a lot of addictions and abuse energies came up in this session. So we cleared that and work on that. Self-abuse as well, a lot of anger, a lot of hate, even poverty energies, and the need to like suffer and struggle. So we worked on clearing that up in the family lines for you and your twin flame. So your whole family benefits. I mean, everyone benefits, right? Every time you do healing, the whole world benefits. Next, we do powerful grounding and clearing and healing activation to help you feel more safe and secure here on earth and feel way more fully present in your body. This is also very important, especially for twin flames and light workers, because if you're wanting to bring more of the higher frequencies light down, and you want to create things, of love and your heart's desires, all of that involves you being up in the higher vibration. But you also need to be grounded in order to ground that in, right? To bring those things into the physical. That's why being grounded is very important. Not just that, it's just to help you to feel you're stronger, you feel more grounded, you're in your power, you'll be able to move forward in your life, and it's a lot more easeful to do things when you are more present here in the present moment, right? So that helps for everything, not just more union with your twin flame, but just overall health and allowing more money and abundance, right? If you're not grounded in your body, it's going to be very hard to make money, because money is a very money is energy. Everything's energy, but it's also a very physical thing. So if you're not physically like fully present, it just makes things a lot more harder. So we work a lot on that, because we bring in more light later on in the next part of the healing. Also, we do lots of cord clearing and attachments, clearing cords and attachments to past sexual partners, old relationships, family, friends, and etc. So anything that came up, a lot that came up was past relationships, so like the sexual partners, which is what I was saying. We also clear and heal karma between you and anyone else that's coming up to the surface to be healed and shifted. And also we're bringing in the energies of forgiveness, love, and compassion, and raising all of those energy vibrations and connections to the highest level, so everyone benefits, right? Everyone can move forward with love, right? So let's say if you're still holding on to like anger or hurt or pain from the past and old relationships or trauma, you want to really clean that up, right? So this is going to really help. And it works in layers. So I set the intention for this session. You can play it back as many times as you want, and then you can continue working through the layers. So it's really good. We also, after that, call back your power and all of the parts of you that, are afraid to be more fully here. So we call it all back and allow those parts of you to be integrated with yourself, with your heart, and you can be more present. And then also we do heart healing between you and your twin flame, which we always do, right? It always comes up because heart healing is so important in creating more union and unconditional love between you and your twin flame. Okay, there we go. The video paused. Okay, what did I say? Oh yeah, so we do powerful heart healing between you and your twin flame. We clear old patterns and programs that are not of love, so between the two of you, and also that you picked up from your family. So whatever got passed down, that's not, not in alignment, that's not healthy, that's not serving the two of you, we work on clearing that up. And we bring awareness to those patterns as well. So sometimes you don't need to know. Sometimes we just have to release it and let it go. Other times you need to have a little bit more information. So I set the intention for that part is that of any patterns of programming that you have that you need to be aware of, it'll come up and you'll be aware of it, and then you can release it and heal it. And then I share tips in the session as well on how you can release it if it comes up like maybe a few days later or weeks later. You can always play the recording again, or you can do what I mentioned in the video, in the session to help you to release it. So then we go to part 2 of the session is when we do all the light activations. So we cleared out a lot of the dark stuff. We made lots of space, cleared out the old timelines and the old templates, all of that stuff we worked on. Then we call in more light. So now that you have space, you can bring in the light, right? So that you can now hold higher levels of energy. We clear out the old timelines and any attachments to those timelines to suffer and struggle. So sometimes parts of us can still be holding on to the past. So we work on those parts of you to release and let go, and to feel safe to release and let go. So for example, the ego. So we worked on clearing and upgrading the ego. Also the inner male, and also I think there was a few parts that was coming up that was kind of freaking out. So we worked on healing, integrating those parts of you and your twin flame so that you can be able to let go of the past with more ease and grace and really be able to move forward in your life in a very, very powerful way. And then upgrade you and your twin flame to the higher timeline of infinite love, abundance, potential, and possibility. So infinite, right? Infinite. And we do more heart activations, very powerful. So we clear things up between you and your twin flame even more. because like I say, when more light comes in, it can bring more things up to the surface. So you just have to work through it and clear, right? It's not a problem. Bringing more love and gratitude, compassion, and awareness between the two of you. So that is also very important for our twin flame union, right? Having more love and gratitude and compassion, not just for your twin flame, but for everything and everyone that came into your life, for your past, for your present, etc. So we work on really upgrading you to that more of that awareness and perspective and that reality. And then we call in more love. So we bring in the love of the entire universe. This part I really liked. Bringing all the love in the entire universe for you and your twin flame, and really upgrading those parts of you to receiving more love and feeling that love, that infinite love that you are. And it was very powerful. And just really integrating that in, that worthiness, that I am worthy and deserving of love. I am worthy and deserving of infinite love, unconditional love. I'm worthy and deserving of my twin flame, etc. So we brought in all very, very powerful energy to upgrade you and really feeling more of that love that you are. Like I just said that, but I think it was really important to repeat it. So yeah. That was really good. So if you want to get that session, you can get it. The link is below in the description box. It's 54 minutes long. So yeah, almost 1 hour. Very strong, very powerful. So definitely check it out. So now we're going to do some healing. I'm going to tune in and see where we're going for today's video. So let's first call on God, Source, Universe, angels, and guides, and the infinite beings of infinite, high beings of infinite love and infinite light to help with us in this session. And we allow this healing to go to you, your twin flame, your loved ones, the entire collective and beyond, the highest good and the highest good of all. So let's see where we're going with this session. So do with a twin flame and twin flame union. Let's see. Something to do with healing the collective. Okay, something it has to do with fear of union. So just in the overall collective energies, this fear of coming more fully into union with your twin flame. So let's clear that up. Because sometimes this happens as more and more energy, the earth continues to rise higher and higher. We just have full moon, right? The full moon brought a lot of things up to the surface, and lots of things going on energetically, of course, not just full moon, but lots of stuff bringing up things, and more light's been coming down. It's a great time. It's a lot. But it can also be intense, right? So we're coming more and more and closer, deeper levels of union. It can bring up a lot of fear. So let's clear the fear. So let's clear the things that are really, parts of you that are really worried and fearful about coming more closer to your twin flame. So we're going to clear that right now. Any trauma, so past life trauma. And there are parts of you blocking this healing. I want to see why. Are you blocking? No, they're not blocking. Dark. Okay, there's some dark energies, so let's clear. Any dark energies, anything else like that that's blocking you from allowing this healing. The dark stuff's attached to your anger, so let's clear old anger and trauma. Okay, now it's better. It's more open. Yeah. Okay, so let's clear the fears now. The fear of coming more fully into union with your twin flame. Oh, you're blocking again. Let's see what else is blocking. It's not the dark energy, so this is you, part of you. Your inner child, no. Inner female. So inner female is blocking this healing. So let's send love to your inner female. As well as your twin flame's inner female. Infinite love and infinite light, and feeling safe. Feeling safe to open up to deeper levels of love. And it's like connection. Deeper levels of love, connection, and intimacy. So there's a lot of fear of like opening yourself up more fully to a partner. Your divine counterpart. it can be scary. Like love, as more love comes through, it can bring up a lot of fears, right? Like opening yourself up in such a vulnerable way, that can be very, very terrifying and scary. So let's clear this up. And trauma, right? Trauma of being open before and getting hurt, and we're still holding on to that. So highly recommend getting this week's healing, because we work on that healing so that you can feel more in your power, and grounding more in so that you can feel safe to open up more to the higher love and frequencies that you're meant for. Okay, anything else to do? Okay, that's it. So yeah, just take a moment to tune in and see how you're feeling. Might want to play this video back a few times if a lot of fears and stuff came up, because yeah, like I said, we're really moving very quickly. Energy is moving really fast. As the earth continues to rise up, things are just going to move faster and faster. So that's why it's so important to do things regularly to keep your energy clear. It's very important, because things get clogged up really quickly. I know this for myself. I have to clear myself daily. I do it once or twice a day. I do it in the morning, actually way more than once or twice a day. I do it in the morning, and then at night, of course, before I sleep, I do more healing. And of course, before I make videos, or before I make the healings, the weekly healing session, and then before I do sessions with clients, and then in between every session with clients. So I'm clearing multiple times a day, depending on the day, because I don't do sessions every day. But yeah, sessions, when there's sessions, I do way more. Generally 2 or 3 times a day on a regular basis. Mainly, yeah, I'll say 2 or 3 times a day, because for me, a lot of things come up to the surface. It's just moving so fast, so I'm sure that's the case for you. It's probably moving very quickly too. So yeah, you want to find a way to do something to help you to clear your energies, right? So that's actually why I do the weekly sessions, so that you can use them, work with them throughout the week, and anytime you feel guided to. So a lot of people that have been getting the sessions every week, they tell me like they play one a day, or they play it before they go to sleep, and just do one a day to help them keep their energies clear. So you can definitely do that and use that as your daily energy clearing. Another thing that's really good is to do something to move your energy in a physical way. So I always like to do yoga. I do yoga every morning. I just recently started to do it like every day in the morning, and it's been so I don't even know why I stopped before. It's just so good to get your energies flowing. So I do some yoga in the morning, and then in the afternoon I usually go to dance class, so some type of dance class, or Pilates, or yoga. So it depends on the day. It's alternate between those 3 types of classes, and that helps me to move my energies, especially at the end of a day, right? Especially if I was working a lot on client sessions, I want to move through my energies, right? So it's good, because if you are constantly clearing your energies, you're at a high vibration, then you don't take on other people's stuff. You don't get drained. You don't get exhausted, because you're taking really good care of yourself. So it's very important, especially if you work with a lot of people, and very, very especially if you do any type of healing, or you're like a massage therapist, or anything where you're touching people or going into their energies. That's like extra important, that you want to really take care of yourself. So those are just some tips. There's some other things I do. Maybe I'll share later on in another video, but I wanted to keep this one short. It's getting pretty long, so I'm going to end it here. But yeah, I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love. Thank you so much. And of course, if you do want to get like a one-on-one personalized session, you can do that as well. Information's below. And yeah, we can work on all sorts of things, like healing, like relationship healing with you and your twin flame, or any other loved one, really. We can also work on like lightworker things. And let's say maybe you need help with like money blocks, like maybe you feel like you're repeating the patterns over and over, or you're noticing patterns and it doesn't seem to be shifting, you just feel stuck. We can work on those things. Also, I know a lot of people watch my videos and they want to put themselves more out in the world, like they want to also start YouTube channel and share healing videos and whatever it is that you want to do, share your gifts, but you're afraid, we can work on that too. So helping you to clear anything what's blocking you from really moving forward. A lot of times it can be a money block as well, and then you're afraid to put yourself out there because then you're going to make money, so that could be scary. So there are many reasons why that can happen, but we can work on that and tune in and see what's going on. So there's lots of things you can do, you know, from an energy perspective. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.